What are the possibility of Bitcoin to go 121 to 125, and I will also share with you my point of view, the S&P 500 warning, and two swing trade as I always do, AV and ADA. One is for the defense stock, second is crypto related stock. And let me take a moment. I start with the name of God. Welcome back to Trade with Harp, coming to you from San Francisco. This week the market was mostly quiet. Markets makes floated sideways, but I want to be prepared because next week is different. In this episode, let's discuss first what are the warning signs of S&P 500. Before I go to the chart, let me give you some point of view. What is my opinion and what I found from my chart with my indicators and my strategies. Market was quiet this week. S&P 500 still stuck under triple resistance trend line, as I discussed with you earlier yesterday. You can look my video, and I made a triple resistance trend lines. Light volume, no strong conviction. It means no institution buying. Let me take to the chart. So this is your April 7, the lowest point, and this is your uptrend. From there we hit this trend line in June 23rd or 24, and this is your uptrend, and today we are hitting again the trend line, and your second trend line from here go all the way here. That makes a wedge. So from here there is no room to go up or down. So if either they have to break down and open the gates to all the way go back to touch 50 EMA or 21 EMA, I can show you how I find it. So I use all these indicators, Ichimoku Clouds, and then I use a Bollinger Band, and then I also use EMA crossover. So this is my 50 EMA. If it break from here, because this is too tight now, either we have to jump gap up right over here. It's a bull. Then we can say the bull market and keep going up higher and high. But the volume is down right now. If you see here, this volume is not sporting. So volume is is not a institution volume. Is, in my opinion, is mostly a retailer. So if volume is getting low and RSI is flattening here. RSI is flattening, and in my opinion, is a bearish divergence is coming. But if we have gap up, then it will be totally different story. But we have to cross either of these lines because this is the wedge, as you see in my chart. So this is all about S&P 500. If we break down, this should be come down and touch the 50 EMA. But always, every trend need a healthy pullback, and pullback means more opportunity to buy stocks at less price. So let's be ready. And on Tuesday, the two reports are coming, CPI, and so I will go over there later. Let's go back to my another. What's the plan? Okay, so we already discussed this one. Yeah, next week brings CPI, PPI, and earnings. Big volatility coming, so be ready. Second is my Bitcoin. How I bring this opinion that it go 121 to 125. Let's go to the chart, because I'm not making anything make up by myself. I go through the chart. Whatever the chart tells me, I will explain to you. This is my job. Weekly candles up, a long-term trend lines for now. Let's go to the chart again. I open the Bitcoin here. Here you go. So if we go to weekly chart, let me, sorry for the delay, let me turn off this one so you can see a better idea. Let me turn off this indicator. If you want to learn any of these indicators, I have another channel. I teach the free of cost strategies, different indicators, trading strategies, and it's good for beginners, good for the, if you are already in the have certain level, it will help you to improve. So if we go this trend line, as I said, everything is a chart. So this is 2017 high, this is 2021 high, first high, this is 2021 second high, this is 2024 high, and now we have 2025 high, but this high have telling a different story. If you see deeply here, the trend line, only the wick is touching to the line, wick is going above the line, wick is touching the line, wick is touching the line. But here, if you look my video on Monday on my YouTube channel, you can find right somewhere here. So if you go, you can look my video on Monday, and this is the line from Monday. I made it. That time this line was here. I make this line, and this candle was not there. I predict if we cross this line and close above this line, Bitcoin will go to 118. You can look my video on Monday. You can find the same channel. So now my second prediction to you here. So we already closed above, but here, always but here. So if, because we still not confirmed, if by Sunday 8 p.m. Sunday 8 p.m. if we close this candle above this trend line, if we close again, if this candle close above this trend line, there is a likely a possibility the Bitcoin will go to 125, or at least 120, 122, 123, 124, something in that range. So we will look on Sunday 8 p.m. if this candle close. This is your weekly chart. So this is all about Bitcoin. This is what my trend line telling us. Again, I want to show you one more time all the trend line here. This is a weekly chart for Bitcoin. And next, let's go back to my Netflix. I just want some people commenting me about the Netflix. So I want to tell you a little bit about the Netflix is going. Sorry about that. This is chart. Okay, here Netflix. So go for daily chart. You can see a clear selling off. If you go 4 hour, because you can get a better idea. So selling off. So earning is coming next week Thursday, as you know. But this is selling off. This is not a retailers. My dear friends and my dear brothers and sisters and friends. So this is not institutional sellers. Sorry, it's not a retailer sellers. In my opinion, it's institutionals. So institution taking the profit selling, whatever you call it, before the earning coming next week. So you can predict anything, whatever you think. But what I told you, what the chart's telling me, this institutional are selling. I can't predict anything else. Why they're selling? Maybe a profit taking or something else. You guys do research, please. So this is about Netflix, and then I promise you I will show you 2 strategies. AVAV, AeroVironment Inc. is a defense contractor that's design and manufacture unmanned aircraft systems, tactical missile systems, and robotic systems for the US military and allies. Okay, so it's maybe sensitive matter for someone not to buy defense stock. It's totally up to you. I just tell you what the chart saying, what the company do. So if you will not buy stock, war will not stop. If you buy stock, the war never stopped. So it's either way. So okay, so here we go. So the buy zones for this stock is 253, 256. Breakout buy if on the, let me go to the chart. AVAV here. So today is a very good move up here. So this is also I teaching in my Discord, or I also discuss over here for a second. This is Henkanashi candles. So when these candles are red, I don't buy. When the first candle start green, I buy and keep buying until the candle will turn red. The first candle will be show up with doji, the wick high and wick down. Let me show you one thing here. So something like this. So all the candles have a wick on the top, not at the bottom. Single candle, not a single candle have a wick on the bottom. It means trend is upward. I will stay in the trend as long as a wick on. This is every 4 hour, 1 4 hour, 2 4 hour, 3 4 hour, or you can see the same thing daily, or you can also do hourly. So okay, sorry, this is something chart give me a hard time here. So let me go 4 hour actually, it's better. So when you see this chart here, this is doji candle. So whenever the red coming, keep coming red, red doji. When the green like this, something show up like this, it means I will be ready to buy. So when after doji second candle or third candle or second or third, when I confirm, maybe here I buy and keep stay in the trade until the doji will appear. At one point doji will appear like this. So then I will tell you should take a sell now. This is another way to do a trading. It's one of the technique. And then let's go back to, and the same thing you can use for day trade, or for you can in a 30 minutes chart, like same thing you can 30 minutes, you can do it in 50 minutes. So yeah, and so on. But always do a trading. When you start trading, first you will look if the stock is above 50-day moving average. This is very important for any trade you will do, or I always recommend. I will not trade anything that's below 50-day moving average. This stock is above 50-day moving average, I'm in the trade. I'm not sure weekly. Weekly is up, bullish. This stock is above 50-day moving average on a weekly chart, on the daily chart, on the 4-hour chart. This is the buying options. In the 4-hour chart, whenever, or 1 hour or 4 hour, when this line touch the line, this is the buying opportunity. This is another way how to get in the trade. So here you go. Let's go back to AVAV, my slide here. I don't make the video long, so you can read this one. I put all the detail here and all about the pro tips. You can read these ones and study by yourself. And this is for the CADA. Is a crypto. So here's is a very hot stock. It's very going high since we have a Bitcoin rally. So this is a reversal entry. This is possibly buying. You can set. I will set my limit order at this point and this, and fill and breakout when it cross 75. So when I say breakout, what do you mean breakout buy? So I will not buy until it hit 1.775, but I will not buy at the same time when as soon as it hit. So once it hit, it go above for 30 minutes candle or 15 minutes candle, and then come back and retest this 75, then I will buy. This is a confirmation. The breakout is confirmed. And then this is all about, and I wish you best of luck for the weekend, and see you on Monday, and God bless you everybody. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Have fun. Thank you. Bye bye.